All right, collectors, what does 209 Ed like to do after a long, hard day at work? We'll make G.I. Joe lists, of course. Yeah, you know, these are just some fun videos with some lists on them, some brainless fun. We're just gonna have a good time here. We're gonna talk about some stuff, this focus is, let me get that clear, mainline releases that hopefully will come out, that I'm hoping for. And you can also join in the fun in the comments. Let me know your particular releases, mainline releases that you'd like to see, mainline vehicles. And then some of the ridiculous vehicles that I was like, don't make these. Even if I am a completist, I will not buy that. So we're gonna go through this. Am I gonna break a few hearts when I go through this list? Maybe. We'll see. So yeah, we'll just do this. Tomorrow we'll get back into toy hunting. We'll do some more, toy hunting. We'll do some news. We'll do some reviews. We'll keep going down that route. But every once in a while, it's good to refresh and catch up to see what could possibly be next and what some of the rumors are and what we've been seeing, right? So number one, we can start off with, we already know, it's pretty much confirmed that we're gonna get the Cobra Claw. So the Cobra Claw is a done deal. We've seen the layouts, we've seen the digital previews for it. So we're gonna get that. So I love it. I've been begging for a Cobra Claw now for, I don't know how long. I think a lot of us have, right? It's not hard to do. You might have even been able, I've made 2 of them with the Fortnite gliders. They actually look pretty good. They might even look better than some of the Cobra Claws. That's just my opinion. Go check out some of those videos. I did those videos a long time ago. Go check those out, see if, you know what? Link to the video in the description. So go check that out. I did a Cobra Claw from scratch. You tell me if it looks better or worse, I don't know. But anyways, Cobra Claw is confirmed, so we got that. The Cobra Fang is all but confirmed, so that's coming our way. I love the Cobra Fang and the Cobra Claw because I had those as a kid. So, and why? Because that was it was easy to get. It wasn't a big spend on my family's part, and they were like, sure, whatever, put it in the cart, take it away. So that was, those were the vehicles I could afford at the time. So, or my family could afford. So now, I think, it's just my personal opinion, that the Thunder Machine is on its way. I don't think, and I know some people have already dropped hints, it's not gonna be a HasLab, it's gonna be a done deal. I'm like 99% sure that will be a mainline vehicle and it will be released. And also because it's really just a 2-seater. So it's not really a full-blown car per se. It's, they kind of get away with that. I think Hasbro's trying to limit some of this car stuff to a 2-seater. So Thunder Machine is all but confirmed. So I'm pretty sure that's coming out. Now this one is a little controversial, but if you read the tea leaves, you kind of know that this is also coming. Either the Mobat or the Mauler, but more than likely the Mobat. And the reason I say that is because there's been a little bit of controversy. I heard some rumblings between, and I don't know if this is true or not, it's all rumor, that Hasbro had a little bit of ruffled feathers over, again, this is all rumor, unconfirmed. So none of it's confirmed, I don't know if it's true or not. I've just heard rumbling. So again, this is pure rumor, unconfirmed, that there was a little bit of eyeballing back and forth between some companies that were producing a tank already and some companies that were Hasbro is going to produce a tank already. And there's another company as well. So you guys do some research on that. You probably know who I'm talking about. So there was some ruffled feathers there, unconfirmed reports. We'll see what it is. I've already bought, like somebody asked me already, would you pay $180 for a Mobat, an unmotorized Mobat? I already have, and I hope it gets here soon. So if you don't know what company's doing that, a link in the description below. They have, I've already ordered 2 tanks from them. They're not here yet, but oh, they look so good. So anyways, yeah, link in the description below if you don't, who those tanks are. I think today is the last day to order them too, so if you're watching this, you need to go get them. It's an early bird special. What else? Now this one is confirmed. This one is 100% confirmed. The Skyhawk. I think the Skyhawk is a go for mainline, 100%. The reason for that is because Fans Hobby, and this is why I'm naming names here. Fans Hobby put out something called the VE01 Air Eagle, I believe. So that's Fans Hobby put that out there, and it looked exactly like the Skyhawk. Hasbro got some ruffled feathers about that 100%, and they said, take that down, cease and desist, change it now. And usually Hasbro's not that, you know, I mean, Fans Toys or Fans Hobbies or whatever, you know, I'll put link in the description. They have made a ton of Transformers stuff, and nobody's ever come after them really. But they touched this G.I. Joe property with that Skyhawk, and they got electrified. They had to change the whole design. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that's coming out. So that's what I think is already confirmed and coming. Now, what do we have in the possibility realm, right? Either one of these, to me, is a go. I think, and again, this is my top 5, but I count this as one. Why? Because I can, it's my list. Either the Armadillo or the Wolverine. Either one of those, and I'd be super happy with. They're 1-seaters. I wish they changed the Wolverine a little bit, because CoverGirl won't have a beautiful face after one of those rocket exhausts gets her face at the back of her air. You know, you're shooting off a rocket and it's right there in front of your face. Anyways, the back blast area is not clear when she fires off a missile. So they probably need to work on the design of that tank a little. Maybe not. It's just a toy. You know, maybe they'll just put it out like that, whatever. But either one of these wonderful looking vehicles, I would love to have as a mainline. And I think they're 100% doable, 100% doable. Now, we're getting into some of the vehicles that I had as a kid. Later on, I started to get more vehicles. Why? Because I had a tiny job that I used to do. And when I was younger, you know, I was able to, in the summer, I would have a job that I would do, cutting lawns basically. And, you know, I'd get like $5 or $6, right? You know, go do my little lawn cutting thing. And I would have, you know, because, you know, I was trying to help my family. I was trying to not be a drain on their resources. I mean, you guys don't want to hear about my kid entrepreneurship, but, you know, I would take that money and buy my own clothes for the school year. And then I would take what was left over and buy me a bunch of G.I. Joes. So I think I was 11 or 12 at the time. You know, I don't know if it's as prevalent now as it was then, but kids had to help their families. They just had to. So anyways, Snowcat. With that yard work money, my entrepreneurship, I picked up a Snowcat. Oh, I love that. I love that freaking Snowcat. To this day, I have it upstairs. It's upstairs, and if you watch my toy room collection tour, you'll see it. It's in there. So fantastic. I love the Snowcat. I have all the missiles even. So the other vehicle that I had, I don't know why I love the snow so much, is the Cobra Wolf. Sweet. Now, I don't have that one anymore. I don't even know what happened to it. But besides the Snowcat, I love the Cobra Wolf. That vehicle looked amazing. Had all the missiles, kind of like the Snowcat, but a much more futuristic design. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. What else? I also had this one with my yard work money. The Cobra Sea Ray. I loved it because just the design of it and the fact that it breaks up into, you know, it can fly and it can go underwater. It can, you know, it's like, which way is he going? So I love that vehicle. All the missiles on it, it's just covered in missiles. So I really like that vehicle. I really hope they do it. It's 100% doable as a mainline. Again, these are mainline things that to me they can easily produce. I don't think it's out of the question to produce it. So, and then finally, this one's super controversial, super controversial. And I'm going off on a tangent here. It's way off. And that is, give us the freaking Humvee from Valor and Venom. It says Desert Humvee, G.I. Joe, Valor and Venom. Okay, I'm off the reservation a little bit with the classified stuff. But we've already done a Humvee. Why can't we get another Humvee? Make it mainline. This was mainline. It'll sell. You don't have to, you know what? If you don't want to do a HasLab on it, do an MTO. Do an MTO on it. And we'll order the doodles out of this. You bet your sweet bippy you would sell a bunch of these. You would get at least 4 to 5 orders from me for this Humvee, because these Humvees are so useful. So I'm really pushing here. Hasbro, just get the license for the Humvee and just do it. Do it. It's one of the cool, when you think military, you know, and I'm sorry to everybody else, you don't, if you think military, you don't think the Rezvani, you don't think a Challenger, you don't think the Thunder Machine. When I think military, I think of a Humvee. I always think of a Humvee. I don't even think of a deuce and a half. You guys remember what a deuce and a half was? You Army guys know out there what a deuce and a half was. I got to drive those, by the way. Man, those things, whew, they're not nice. That stick shift on there is a booger. So anyways, I don't think a deuce and a half's even. There's 2 vehicles that I think of, mostly Humvees. Come on, let's get the Desert Humvee going, or a Jeep. But we don't even need Jeep. We don't even use Jeeps since when? The Vietnam War? I mean, come on. The North Korean War? Jeeps are done for. We need our Desert Humvee. Come on, just get the, okay, I'll move on. All right. Now, we're moving on to the fun one. And I'm gonna break some hearts here. I'm gonna make y'all feel like you don't know what you're talking about. But in my mind, these are the wackiest. Even as a completionist, if you made these, I would not buy these things. I would be like, get. I'm not buying this. This is just ridiculousness. And I even thought about this ridiculousness as I was a little kid. So here we go. Number 1 on the ridiculous list is the vehicle pack, the G.I. Joe ATV. That's right. This one is 100% in scale. As you can see here, he can carry it. He can carry it on his back, and he can ride it with 1 foot. Don't do this. I really think that Hasbro would never do this, but you never know. If you guys were saying earlier, hey, that ATV looks like a foot off. It's not in the correct, perfect scale. Is this in scale? And this is canon. This is G.I. Joe canon. Just saying. All right. And here's where we get real controversial. I would not buy the Triple T. I don't want it. I don't care for it. I don't want it. Sergeant Slaughter, as a military man, should know you would never get into this thing because it's literally... So here's what we were taught as soldiers. You don't want to die for your country, moron. You want the other guy to die for his country. So our jobs is to stay alive. We stay alive for our country. They die for theirs. And going into battle with that Triple T completely exposed from your vital organs up, no, Sergeant Slaughter. And I blame you, Sergeant Slaughter, because you allowed it. But no, you didn't. I don't know. But anyways, I just wouldn't buy the Triple T. Even as a kid, I knew I wasn't going into battle with this. I would just look at it and go like, I'm not getting into that thing. It's completely exposed. Anyways, I'm never buying a Triple T. I think it's dumb. Sorry. The other one that I thought was absolutely hilarious, and somebody must have phoned this one in hard. And that is, here we go, complete wackiness, Fort America. Seriously? What are you doing here? They literally, look at this. I don't even know what this is. Somebody said, here's a box with some wheels on it, put a gun on top and a flag. I mean, what what are you doing? This is, what? This is a mess. This is a mess. Somebody just had some spare parts laying around and threw this together. All right, the other one that's, you know what? I would buy this one just because I'd buy one. That's it, but only because it makes me smile. This is just hilarity. And that's the Cobra Pogo. I remember seeing it in stores and I remember going, no, just no. I don't want that thing. So the Cobra Pogo Battle Ballistic Ball. What? What is that? So now, I mean, I'd buy one just because it's hilarious. It's like somebody actually, the thing that I think the thing that I like about this one is that somebody actually put some thought into this and said, what is the wackiest, funniest looking thing that we could take into battle that kind of doesn't even make sense? And they put a design around it and they made it funny. And for that reason, I would buy one. All right, moving on. The last one that I would never buy, I don't even care if it's funny, and this is where I'm gonna break some hearts too, is the Cobra Bug. I'm not buying it. It looks redonkulous. It's absolutely silly. Somebody didn't phone this in. Somebody purposely said, I want it to look like a worm. I want it to look like a bug-eyed worm. No, this is ridiculous. So I get it, you know, it's a toy line and it probably stood out with the little kids and they picked it up. But by this time I was, like I said, 11 or 12. And I was like, I'm not buying this. This is goofy. And you know, the weird part is that I think I might have been collecting or playing and collecting with toys longer than most kids. I'm still doing it today. I never gave it up. But I remember thinking to myself, you know, I was actually coming back a little back. You know, girls were entering the picture. But at the same time, I was like, I don't like that one. So, you know, anyways, that was not buying that. All right, so that's it. What do you guys think? Was my wacky list completely whack? Are you like, no, those are classic wackiness and we love it? Was my main line right? What do you guys think about the rumors? We'll talk, you know, discussion down there. So let me know. Again, we'll get back to the toy hunts and stuff later on. These are just fun to do videos that, yeah, we'll have throughout the year. It's getting close to the top 10 of 2024. Can you believe it? It's October. Jeez. We're almost, how many? 2 more months left. October, November, December. And we're done. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. If you're digging the content, if you're smiling and laughing, having a good time with the stuff like I am, why not like, why not subscribe? Who knows? You could win some stuff on this channel. You know, again, we made this channel to do 3 things. 1, enjoy the hobby. 2, engage with the community. And 3, at some point, hopefully, we can influence the manufacturers into doing cool stuff that we like, and we get a cool action figure and they get a fair profit. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. And again, if you're doing this hobby and you got a smile on your face, you're doing it right.